they did was sit and listen. Lou just thought of it as his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary. As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was, the urge to just hurt someone. He didn't like it, how it sounded, but the whole thing near the bus stop and how he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said in somewhat an ominous voice, "It was a wonderful day." Next morning, he heard a knock at the front door. He walked down to find two police officers, his mother looking back at him with an angry look. "Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 of these kids. That wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son." Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. "Mom, they were the ones that pulled the knife at me and Lou." "Son," said one of the cops, "we asked 3 of the kids. 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach. We witnessed proving that you fled the scene. Now what does that tell us?" Jeff knew it was no use. He could say that him and Lou had been attacked, but then there would be no proof that it was not them who attacked first. And truth be told, they couldn't say that they were fleeing. So Jeff defended himself, or Lou. "Son, call your brother." Jeff couldn't do it, since it was him who beat up all the kids. "Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids." Lou tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner, and they both nodded. "Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie." "Wait," says Lou. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and knocked them on Lou. "It was me. I beat up those little punks. I have the marks to prove it." He lifted up his sleeves to reveal the cuts and bruises, as if he was in a struggle. "Son, just put the knife down," said the officer. Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put it on his hand. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. "No, Lou, it was me. I did it." Jeff had tears running down his face. "Huh, poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away." The police led Lou out to the patrol car. "Lou, tell them it wasn't me. Tell them I was the one who beat up those kids." Jeff's mother put her hands on his shoulder. "Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We all know it was Lou. You can stop." Jeff watched hopelessly as the cop car sped off with Lou inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it?" Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him. As Jeff wept off the driveway. After an hour or so, after an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both in shock, the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by. No word from Lou at JDC. No friends to hang out with. Nothing but sadness and guilt. That is, until Saturday, when Jeff woke up with a happy sunshine face. "Jeff, it's the day," she said, opening up the curtains and let light flood into his room. What's today?" Jeff asked him as he stirs awake. "Why, it's Billy's party." He was now fully awake. "Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after..." There was a long pause. "Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the one thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed." Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up. His mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear fancy clothes to a kid's party? "Son, is that all you're gonna wear?" said Jeff's mom. "Better than wearing too much," he said. Mom pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hid it with a smile. "Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression," said his father. Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. "I don't have any fancy clothes," he yelled downstairs. "Just pick something," called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he could call fancy, and he found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find anything to go with the shirt, so he looked around. He only found striped patterned shirts, which then go with the dress pants. He finally found a white hoodie, put it on.